there, world. Bettina Carey here, and I am so excited to be featuring Mr. Nigel Henry tonight. Your voice is your moneymaker is going to be our topic. I'm Bettina Carey. I'm the founder, CEO, and host of this program, We Empower You, and the WeEmpowerYourLife.com website. Welcome everybody to this show at this point, and I'm so excited to be welcoming Master Nigel Henry. Hope everybody's having a really great time. If you're actually watching on Facebook Live or YouTube Live and you want to join this meeting through our Zoom link, go to WeEmpowerYourLife.com, click on the calendar tab, and join us live on this Zoom meeting. People say I have the grace under pressure look, so this is my grace under pressure look. Okay, welcoming back to the stage is none other than Master Nigel Henry. Our topic today is using your voice as your moneymaker. Master Nigel is typically working directly one-on-one behind the scenes with me, the chief, or the ambitious, highly gifted, extraordinary, out-of-the-box individual who has desires or intentions on being known as the number one, the greatest, the disruptor in my industry or profession, while making massive beneficial change in the world. His specific service, for which he is highly compensated, is engaging me, his client, in a proprietary form of thinking methodology called activation conversations. This typically results in me experiencing sudden massive explosions in my mastery performance and in my capacity for sourcing and contributing insane amounts of value at ludicrous speeds. Master Nigel's activation conversations covers the full gamut of my world, including my life's calling, global impact, business performance, health, relationships, and personal lifestyle. Join us today as we dive deep into how one can activate some of their very deep levels of awareness and also awaken some of your very own personal superpowers and abilities, including using your voice as your moneymaker. Welcome to the stage, Master Nigel Henry.
Welcome, everyone. I'll just start with a little bit of background about me that I think most people have heard. My career is software engineering. So my claim to fame is that when I graduated school, my first project that I worked on was the European A320 Airbus. Has anyone heard of that plane? Hi there, Barbara. Yeah, its claim to fame that it's the competitor. It was a competitor with Boeing 747, and the Europeans wanted their own plane, and they said, "Well, let's build a plane that flies by computer instead of regular wires like every plane." And so my team, I was in the team that was designing the computer that controlled the landing gear, the legs, right? And basically, when you press the button, the computer talks to the computer in the landing gear, and they have a conversation with each other. And they're like, "Are you sure you want the plane is still on the ground? You want the legs to go up?" I'm like, "No." So the computer actually makes the decision for the pilot. And there's a lot of software programming that goes into that. Anyway, so that's how I started off. And so a heavy duty training in software control systems, the brains that controls the operation of a system. And then I graduated and came to America back in '95. And around about 2000, I was fortunate to be on the Y2K project. Does anyone remember Y2K? And again, my job was to debug the software that was going to shut down the world and bring the world to an end, just like Corona. So again, worked on that. Clearly, we fixed the bug and the world continued. But just as I finished that project, the company I was working for, they're like, "Nigel, we're so impressed with you, man. How did you do that magic? We want to offer you a full-time job as a director of engineering in this company, in software." And just when I was about to receive the offer, the compliment, I heard my inner voice, intuition, speaks up so loud. It's like, "Well done, Nigel. You have fixed the bug in the electronic computer. Now go fix the bug in the human computer. And that was in the year 2000. I was like, yay. So I quit my software engineering work, Silicon Valley, and I started working, volunteering on the street, helping homeless people. Because I thought, there's got to be a bug that's affecting these people that's preventing them from being great. And I'm pleased to announce that after 5 months of frustration and getting nowhere, I found the bug. I found the bug that was causing humans to downgrade and malfunction. Would anyone like to know what the bug is? Or does anyone already know what the bug is? I see Angel Debbie here. I see Angel Rosie. I see Barbara. I see Troy. I see Bettina. So the only person that's new to me is Barbara. Barbara, can you unmute? I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm just a silent friend.
Oh no, we don't have silent people on my show. Oh, I gotta talk to you.
I told Bettina if I was coming on, I was just going to be a silent friend.
Oh, we don't have that on my show. Can you talk? Does your mouth work? Yes, clearly it does. Yes. So can you guess what you think the bug is that was interfering with humans?
Mindset. What was it? Mindset or
Troy, do you hear that sound? Thank you. That was beautiful. I love what you're doing. You're a teacher. Are you a teacher?
No.
You're leaving money on the table. Anyway, you were saying mindset and what else? You were using your intuition, I think. There it is, Troy. Listen to that sound. That's beautiful sound. You know what that sound is that you're making?
It's a pause.
Yes, it is definitely a pause, and it has a name.
What is it? Filler.
Oh my.
Is it a filler?
It does that. It fills things, but it's filling wisdom, by the way.
Oh, good.
It is. So I'd like to claim this is copyrighted, but you can use it. Okay. It's called the Obama pause. What is it?
Oh.
Obama pause. Yes, it's the official name for it. It's not that he created it, he just made it popular, but you have the Obama pause naturally. And you know what that means, right? You're a wise person. I can rely on you. That's why I'm so glad my intuition told me. Ask her. You know what she's doing? And what that means, she's doing deep thinking. And whatever comes after the it's going to be worth waiting for, because only wise people make that sound. So that's why I'm like, oh, whatever she's saying, I'll wait. And what it does, it actually, it's a sound that causes people to wait on your wisdom. And as I was saying, the country, the United States has a great relationship, and we are one nation, not red or blue state. We are the United States. You see that? And he's using the Obama pause beautifully, just like the master teacher, Barbara. She is a deep thinker. We don't have to guess that because of the Obama pause. By the way, further examination of the Obama pause reveals that there's an Omaha pause. Have you heard of the Omaha pause? Can you guess, wise one, what is the Omaha pause?
Well, here in Bronco country, when Peyton Newton would call Omaha, it's right before they were going to make a super duper supernatural play.
Well, it's relevant, very, very relevant. There's some correlation with that. Whatever that is, it's correct. I'm just going to claim it. So it's the kind of awe that Warren Buffett makes. Do you know that he says, he just does it faster. Right? And you know who he is, right? He's the billionaire dude.
Yes.
So those are very useful for making money. That's what I want to tell you. So thank you very much for introducing a concept that Nigel teaches. It's called the Obama pause, and it's very good for downloading wisdom, especially when you're throwing at the deep end. You just use some Obama pause. Oh, that's a good question, Nigel. Isn't it magical? And they just have to wait. There's nothing they can do. You have to wait on the wisdom. And then, by the way, anything you say after that is actually going to get written down. So can you please make up something after your, so that we can consider it? So the question was, what is the virus that Nigel discovered that is shutting down humans? And your first few answers were actually correct. Whatever it is, it affects mindsets. What are you thinking? By the way, may I use you as a working model of what I teach?
You know, Bettina knows I hate to be a working model.
Oh, sorry, what kind of model do you prefer?
A still life model.
No, darling, no. A working model, a moving model is much more valuable than a still life. That's a still life model. They're called dummies.
Oh.
This version is an animated model. You see, what you're doing is this. And what we call that is you're doing body talk.
Uh-huh.
You're communicating with your body. And while you're waiting for the wisdom to come through your mouth, you're like,
Uh-huh.
You see, you're rocking it out. Rock it out. You see, that's how we call it. And so many people have to be taught to do that. You do it naturally. So you see this, I'm just pointing out to my peoples, this is a symptom of a wise one. I don't have to, what divine timing. I just like picked on the badass in the house. And so yes, look at that. You're bringing out your wisdom. Oh, there's another great one. Welcome. All right, so welcome everybody. I'm just summarizing. I was just finishing my intro story where Nigel hears his inner voice say, well done, you've debugged machines, now go debug humans. And rather than tell the story, I found that when there are wise ones in the house, the story can be told through them. And so my intuition said, call on the wise teacher, Barbara. And she says, oh no, I don't talk. I'm like, no, that can't be right. You can't be on this show. Well, I told Bettina, I'm just a silent friend. Silent friend? What kind of friend is that? We don't have those. Those are not a friend at all. So obviously she has forgotten the code of the change angel. So we're going to remind her. Here we go. In fact, I've trained my people to do it in unison. Hello, Angel Rosie. Hello, you got to unmute, Rosie. You can't be quiet here. It's illegal. Oh, there's Angel Sally. Oh, full house. Okay, so we're going to do the national anthem of the change angel. Okay, and we rehearsed this now, people. In fact, Troy is going to lead us in the anthem. Use your hand, Troy. Count us down.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. My voice is my
moneymaker.
Oh my God, you'd think we'd rehearse this.
Internet connections.
It's because of, no, it's because you didn't use your hands, Troy. That's what the conductor does. He uses that stick. You see, like, my voice is my moneymaker. But do it to the rhythm, do it to the beat. You know, the hand, that's what you're supposed to do. Troy, conduct the thing. Go ahead.
All right. 3, 2, 1. My voice is my
moneymaker.
Oh, she's new, Troy. She's late. she's still behind. She's new. Okay, so repeat that, please, Barbara. What's the anthem of the angel?
Oh, my voice. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry.
Oh, that was sound effect. I love that. That was like
I'm trying to go on my iPad and get off my phone, but my voice is my moneymaker. My voice is my moneymaker. My voice is my moneymaker.
Did you notice I didn't have to tell her the routine? Because most of the time it's like, please repeat that 6 times. She was like, oh, no, I get this. Right? Natural. You see, Troy Troy, you see that? See? Anyway, Angel, I need to verify because I've been accused of projecting my opinion onto others. So I've got a deep question I've got to ask. It's a heart-related question, okay? And if the answer is yes or no, and it does require absolute honesty. And to get honesty, you've got to avoid thinking, because this thing is full of all sorts of lies and BS. But this thing, heart, tells the truth. Isn't that right, Sally?
Absolutely.
It knows the truth and it can only speak the truth. But if you push the data through the mind, it will get distorted. Okay, Barbara? So this question is for your heart only. Okay, now you know you're using your mind if you start going like this. Well, Nigel, it depends what you mean. And, I'm thinking, and you start doing your Obama pauses, and you're really in deep trouble if you do an Obama pause on this question. Okay, so no Obama pauses, just straight up first response. Okay, ready, Barbara?
Yes, I'm ready.
Barbara, are you an angel?
Yes, sir, I am an angel.
Oh, home run. Barbara, let me just check. So all those in the house who know you're an angel, raise your hand and say, I am.
I am.
I am.
Barbara, you're in good company. This is safe territory. Okay. Who's Victoria Hardy? Who that is? Is that angel, I wonder? So we like people to be visible. Angels like to be seen. That's how we make money. Okay.
Vicky's having Comcast trouble tonight.
Who's Vicky?
Victoria.
Okay.
Victoria, rather.
All right. Fair enough. So the marketing methodology for angels is to speak. That's it. When we speak, our frequency goes out into the world and connects with our audience, and they just like, oh, they start freaking out. That's how I met Angel Paulette. I was talking. I wasn't even talking. She was watching a recording of what I was saying, and she's like, oh, that's not people's. Okay. So angels are not required to do all these marketing plans and whatnot. They just required to activate their voice, Angel Barbara. So Barbara, tell us about you. Who are you? Now we know you're an angel, but what is your purpose and why are you here? On Earth? Yeah.
My purpose is to bring people together to help them change their lives and put the pep back in their step. And
pep in the step. I like that. Keep going.
And to give them a purpose, to a reason. Give them purpose and reason.
How long have you been on your journey?
Oh, all my life.
Oh, that's great. You've been on purpose since you were given life. So you're on your life purpose. Yes?
I think so. You
think? We have head.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking about the virus and it's been a struggle the last couple of years to keep doing what I do, but
what do you do? Just keep talking for a minute.
I plan live events. I'm a meeting planner, and I bring together people to so they can live their purpose and have a good life and be on purpose, I think.
Yes.
There's that thinking again.
No, the thinking is correct. I wanted to, have you got the list of virus words?
Yes, I think I do. I think the team, did you?
I'm going to put it in the chat again so that anyone can have it again. Hold on 1 second. And that way, everyone can be on the same page at the same time, okay? Here we go. Putting into chat now. So just summarize that again, Barbara, because I'll tell you something. The more that you speak is the clearer your message becomes. And I give this analogy of the angel is a channel, where an angel is a what, Barbara?
A channel.
Yeah, that's right. You're a channel. And you know that halo that you have, I think yours is red. Beep, beep.
Yeah.
But you have a red halo, and it's permanently connected to the spiritual internet. Permanent. And your job is to download wisdom. That's it, channel. And the wisdom has to flow through from it. The hard disk is called the heart, okay? And so when you're sleeping, it just downloads some wisdom in your heart. And you're like, oh, I woke up with some stuff in my heart. And depending on how much virus is in the mind, the processor, remember that Nigel's debugging, some of it will leak out from your heart and just park in your mind. And like, oh, I have this idea. I don't even know where it came from. But it didn't come to park here. It wants to go out your mouth. So the channel is internet, heart, brain, mouth. And when all that is clear, it's called oneness, unity, right? And that's when you flow your flow. You just, you don't even, you feel that Obama pause coming through? You start saying, and that's like priming the pump, okay? You're just letting it through. So the way to keep the channel clear, Angel Barbara, is to talk. And how I get you to talk is by asking you my favorite question. Ready? What are you thinking? There you go, that's it. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, I don't want to be, I watched you before and I think you're the greatest. But I don't like being on the hot seat.
What, say what? Repeat.
I don't want to be on the hot seat unless I want to, unless it's my.
Do you hear that beat in the background? Who that is? Who that beating? I think it might have been Paulette. There she is. So keep it up, Paulette. Paulette is basically an activated change angel. And what that means is she protects her ears. And you know, for Corona, well, first of all, there was AIDS. Remember that? Actually, before, well, yeah, there was AIDS, and you have to wear a condom to protect yourself, okay? That's what the men have to wear. And then there was Y2K, or whatever bug that Microsoft had in their thing. So you had to get Norton antivirus. Remember that? Is anyone? Yes? To protect your computer. And now I think Apple has one of those things that protects their operating system. And for Corona bug, you need a mask, apparently, right? To protect you from incoming. And so for the mental virus, Barbara, where are you at? You've gone offline.
We lost Barbara.
We haven't lost her. She's hiding. She spoke her. Barbara, you're not allowed to hide. Come on, raise your voice. We can't hear you either.
I'm sorry, I'm drinking.
So what? Leave your mic unmuted. All right, we can handle the drinks. We're grown up here. All right, so Barbara, what I was saying is, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying, Barbara? You made me lose my train of thought. There you go. I love that sound. She's thinking. Oh, yes, Barbara. Thank you. What I said is the way I get Barbara to talk, even when she doesn't want beep to talk, is I just say, Barbara, what are you thinking? And she has to talk because Barbara's always thinking, aren't you, Barbara?
Right.
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking, Nigel, I just don't know if I want to be
Come on,
your guinea pig.
No, let me make it clear. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. Actually, he does it with his left hand. Let me be clear. Have you noticed Obama does this when he's talking? Let me be clear. Yeah. Yes, he's left-handed and he doesn't point. Like Trump does something like this. He does this, but Obama does this. Let me be clear that you're not a guinea pig. You are a role model, a working role model. And it is my duty in life to activate and highlight and bring into the light the active role models. And I know they prefer to hide, but let me be clear. It is my life purpose to locate, assemble, and activate the active role models called change angels. And I found one, and her name's Barbara, so there's no way you're escaping. You know how long it took me to find you? So, Barbara, unless you hate enlightening people, I'd like you to speak, please, because your words are enlightening for all those who are watching live and in the recording. What are you thinking? It doesn't matter what you say, it's going to be a blessing. I know it is, because she's rocking it out. See?
Well, Bettina knows that I am not, I choose to be prepared when I speak. And
Yes.
I'm not a good off the cuff speaker.
You hear those beeps, right?
Yes.
Would you like to know what they're detecting?
The virus words, right?
Yes, yes. And what a virus word, it makes an angel talk funny. You sure talk funny for an angel. And if you talk like that, you will downgrade and you'll become human again. And you know what humans do? They always talk about their limitations and it's not safe and I can't and I don't know. I'm not ready. She forgot her permanent connection to the internet. So as an angel, I am always ready and available. And no prep is required because I was born ready. Please repeat.
I was born ready. No prep needed.
Correct. Unless I start talking virus, in which case my angel friends will make sure that I stop talking crap. It just be good. That's what that beat is. You're absolutely talking rubbish. Keep talking. You'll clean up. That's what I say. As long as you start talking, the first version is going to come out kind of virusy. And if you keep talking, I give you about 3 minutes and wisdom will flow from you like water. And of course, you need to get paid because the voice is the what?
Moneymaker.
What sense does it make for you to be quiet, Barbara? Voice is moneymaker. Why would you be quiet ever? Unless you're rich. Oh, she's rich, people. Are you rich?
I'm rich in a lot of ways.
No, cash. Rich.
Yes, I'm rich.
No, I want to see the money.
Oh, wow.
Yes, show me the money. So Barbara, it's a bad habit you picked up. Beep, to think that you're not ready. First of all, there's no such thing. Thirdly, there are people watching you and they're like, that's the lady I need to work with. Whether she's ready or not, that's the one. And if you speak, as I said, marketing for angels is talking. They just wake up and start talking. And there's a scripture that says, my sheep knows my voice. That means the people that belong to me resonate with my voice. And therefore it is in Barbara's interest to speak so that anyone out there in internet land hears her and go, that's the lady. Thank God for Bettina. She spoke. No talking, no cash flow, Barbara. I'm sorry, what were you thinking? I'm sorry, I know you're thinking.
I'm thinking you're right on every count. And I will do that.
You will speak at every opportunity that's presented.
Yes.
Especially when you're on Bettina's platform.
Yes.
It's like, talk about generosity. You know, you have to pay. If this is Oprah, you have to pay to get on. Bettina's like, everybody speak. And she just uses me to stir up the speaking. And I'm like, hey, this looks like a badass angel. Say something. Okay. So can you recap your purpose again? And it will help. You're on the ball. I can feel you.
My purpose is to bring people together so they can be their best self and network with others like their best self and be able to change their life in a way that bringing groups of people together does, like today.
Exactly. So today you're on purpose, you see? Now, I've been working with Angel Sally to refine these kind of statements so that they have more potency. And I was hoping that Sally noticed the 2-letter virus word that was, shrinking her potency. Don't tell us it. I want you to model it. You're going to model, Sally. Angels are models, by the way, working models, not, what do you call yourself? I forgot. I deleted. But you're a working model. Sally, would you like to share your life purpose in super badass fashion?
My life purpose
At least she was rocking, man.
To support and inspire people to discover.
Sally, what happened to the body works, man? Last time. You see, Sally, come on.
Nigel.
At least Barbara was rocking it out. Barbara was like, okay, you see, Barbara was doing something with her body. It's called body talk.
Yes.
And I believe
it's the rapper that needs to come out in me. What can I say?
There's no need. What's happening? Barbara is modeling using her body, her heart, her mind. Everything is communicating.
Yes.
And that's how she's a working. Barbara, you can see you're already modeling and remind the angels how to do it. You see that, Barbara? You need to get paid for this. Why are you muted? What's up with the mute thing? Stop turning off the Moneymaker, Barbara. Leave it on.
It's because Bettina has been always, since I've met Bettina, she's always encouraged me to be a speaker and to be a teacher and to be a leader. And I'm like, I don't think I can want to do that. But
beep. Did you hear that? Well, I mean, did she hear that? Did you hear that, though, Barbara? This is what the real work is. Just repeat that slowly and see if you can hear it this time. Bettina has always encouraged me to be a speaker and a leader and a teacher, right? So Bettina can see your greatness. She's got X-ray vision and she wants it out. Yeah? And then you said, this is the part where you worked against yourself with your Moneymaker. But and then finish that off.
But I'm not.
Right there, virus word. That is the virus that Nigel found. Did you hear it?
Yes.
What was it?
Not.
That's the word. Write it down on a piece of paper. And so you can see it. That is the virus that I found that is shutting down humans. And yes, excellent. Downgrades angels into humans. Angel Rosie. That word is what makes angels talk against themselves. I call it talking funny, like beep. And that's what Angel Paulette was beeping. She's like, whoa, incoming virus. And Paulette has been beaten up royally to make sure that she never allows it in or allows it up. So she's protecting herself from an angel who wasn't paying attention with her Moneymaker. Well done, Paulette. You see? And Paulette is sharing her awareness when she says beat. She's being generous because she could just quietly be aware and like, I guess she's got virus. Okay. No, Paulette is being generous. Like, beep. Does anyone else hear it? It's just me. Beep. Yes, is generosity. It's a disruption for the health of the community. And we talked about this in our last BAMP session, where the road, what they call them? Road dogs, whatever they're called.
Prairie dogs.
Prairie dogs. The prairie dogs, they get up and they all look out for something and they're looking for the virus. And they're like, beep. And they all go, what? Beep. And they all dive and protect themselves. That's Paulette. Paulette is like active looking. And yes, as these are, okay, incoming. And she shuts it down. No, not in my space. No, Paulette, that wasn't you. No, you shut down other people from spraying virus into space. Paulette is protecting the environment, because angels tend to be great listeners. And we're saying, no, we listen actively. We filter out certain words. And the word NOT has been found to make an angel talk funny and speak against her moneymaker. That's why angels are broke. They're the most gifted speakers, but when they do speak, they reverse the cash flow. End of that. We're terminating that. And that's why I said, Barbara, it's okay. It's just a bug that came out. Now that you've been debugged, would you like to repeat what you said without the virus this time? Just repeat it, same verbatim, minus the word NOT. So let me help you out. So Bettina's always been telling me, I'm a leader and I'm a speaker and I must always do this. And I was saying to myself, this is where you get to speak.
This is where I want to lean into Bettina's belief in me.
And no, Bettina's clear vision of who you are. She doesn't believe in you, she sees you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Clear vision. I mean, it's like she believes in me.
No, she sees you.
Me before I can't see it myself.
Beep, right there, repeat. Now,
oh,
we're going to get emotion.
Yes. I will see it myself.
Very good. Very good.
Meditate on it.
This is for Paulette. Paulette, please observe that there's going to be an emotional flow in a minute.
Yes.
Okay, let me just check in with Angel Barbara. Are you feeling a little bit emotional?
Yes, it's been a hard day.
It's not to do with the hard day. It's the fact that you're about to activate.
Oh, well, I'm going to take my video off.
No, what are you doing? Paulette, help out the sister, because she thinks there's something wrong with crying. I had Paulette bawling on video recording. Paulette, reassure her the necessity to cry, please, because you've been through this.
Yes, my intention is for you to experience the profound effect of crying.
Gift. It's called the gift
the
of
profound
sadness.
Gift of crying, and to just let it out.
It's the gift of sadness. That's what it's called.
Yeah, the gift of sadness, the gift of frustration.
The gift of anger, the gift of overwhelm, the gift of frustration. But the gift of sadness is a blessing happening on the spot. And we do not recommend wiping away of the tears. The actual falling of the tears is therapeutic. And if it lands on you and wets up your dress, you're like, oh, it's awesome. Babies love it.
Yeah.
What's that frustration look there, Paulette? What's that about?
No frustration.
Yeah, but you got your move.
The command position.
This is like.
She's upgraded it to. Yeah, I see this. Okay.
My intention is no dancing.
Yes. Paulette's happy, but let's talk with Angel Barbara, because she is now being blessed. Angel Barbara, let me tell you the gift of sadness. Okay. It's your wise temple. This temple that you have is so intelligent that it knows when to release stuff. And your mind has no say in the matter. Have you noticed? You're like, I'm just talking and I'm speaking the truth and reflecting what Bettina's been saying for God knows how long. And what a time to cry. I'm on video, for God's sake. What? This is not good to be crying right now. Right? Is that your mind is thinking that, but your temple is like, no, we're releasing some stuff right now in this moment. There's no right timing for us. We just release when we're ready. And now is the time. So the best way to continue the release is to talk. Let it talk it through. Because it was talking that triggered it in the first place. It wasn't hearing. So you were saying, you were thinking actually.
So I was saying that I'm ready to believe in Bettina's vision
of
myself doing things that I'd never wanted to do or never thought I could do, or
yes,
it's uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable.
Yes, excellent. Yes, let me just gift of discomfort. let me tell you what that is. It's called turbulence, right? So all angels were born at the top. Barbara, just accept it. You were just born great. You're not becoming great. God had a special batch. It's called the Rolls-Royce series. And it's like, right, I want to create some specials. And there's Bettina, Paulette, Rosie, Sally, Debbie, Heather, Troy, Nigel. I'm setting these apart for special purposes. You know, like I'm fully loading these guys. And it turns out that the divine actually did that for everybody. The only difference is these ones had their choices taken away. Do you know that an angel has no choice? We don't have free will. I'm sorry. Like, why can't everybody, I want to be normal. Like, no, I'm sorry, that was taken away. To be free will, you must choose to downgrade. You have to downgrade to be human. And these guys had that willpower to downgrade removed. Have you tried to be normal, Barbara? Have you literally just tried to be normal?
Oh, I have tried.
How did it go?
I'm not good normal.
Thank you. Don't waste your energy. This is what I recommend, Barbara. Just repeat after me. I'm surrendering to my greatness.
I'm surrendering to my greatness.
I'm done with the fighting. I'm
done with the fighting.
This downgrading stuff is just not working out for me. So I'm surrendering to my greatness. I'm sorry. I was just born great. What can I say? I know it's not humble to say that, but excuse my French, but I just can't deal with this pressure to be normal anymore. The other problem is only a few of us are like that. You know what? What percentage is it that are born great and cannot downgrade? 0.01%. It's a lonely life at the top.
Yeah.
It is. So Nigel's assignment was locate, find the angels, assemble them, and activate them. Now, I don't have to do the activation because when an angel talks to another angel, they activate each other. So the biggest part of my journey was locating. And then go like, Nigel, why are you making this so difficult? Don't you know I have created angels of connections and angels of assembly? Don't you know that Barbara's life purpose is assembly of angels? Barbara, is that you? Mm-hmm. You bring angels together and make them execute at the higher level?
Uh-huh.
And do you know that the angel of connection is Angel Bettina? She locates people. I'm like, oh, Lord of mercy. I just got to do what I do, which is conduct, right? So this has a distinction for all angels. For every intention or concern, Rosie, repeat this, please, Rosie. Angel Rosie, repeat after me. For every intention or concern.
For every intention or concern.
There's an angel for that.
There's an angel for that.
Repeat, please. Just repeat it.
Well, I don't remember it.
It's okay. Yes, get it wrong.
For every intention and concern, there's an angel for that.
Yes, correct. Repeat.
For every intention and concern, there's an angel for that.
Can you pick someone and explain that to them? Just look at someone, go, pick someone. Just first, who is it that you're going to talk to?
Bettina.
Bettina. Now explain that to Bettina. Like, Bettina, let me tell you something, girl. Let me tell you. Go ahead.
For every intention and concern, there's an angel for that.
That's good to know, isn't it, Bettina?
That's great to know.
And it's not just an angel, it's a badass, non-downgradable angel for that. These are the super beings. These are the ones that when they say they're going to get something done, it's going to get done because they have no limitations unless they talk virus. And that has to come out. So why you were crying, Barbara, is because your system is like, what the hell was this? Get rid of that. So the gift of sadness is the body cleansing itself of an old attachment.
Oh, good. I like that.
I know. Repeat it. Teach it back. Teach it back. Teach it back.
The
gift of sadness.
Sadness is the body cleansing itself of an old
Attachment. Yes. You were carrying that around like you owned it. And the body's like, we don't want it. I feel better. Woo! Right? You feel better after a good cry, right?
Yeah.
You cleanse it out, man. And that's why the tears are required, liquid. And when people are crying, I just say, get some water, drink. Oh, she's got her water. Look, show us your water. There it is. What divine timing. I saw her drinking. Nigel, I don't want to talk because I'm drinking. No, you're going to need that water for your cleansing. So, Barbara, I'm going to tell you, you are under divine timing. Everything about your life is divinely timed. Like, for some reason, you showed up and you were the one that I didn't recognize, and I picked on you, and it turns out you're the angel of collection. You collect angels and bring them together so they can be a pep in their step. This is for Sally. Sally needs an environment where she can be a little bit more, crazy. We gave her an assignment the other day to be a rapper. Yes, and she needs a platform. She needs an environment where rapping is cool for angels because she's been trained to be a good student. No, Sally, you're a rapper, Sally, the angel that raps. And rappers make a lot of money. Just let me be clear. Let me be clear. Sally, why are you muted? What's up with the mute thing?
Because my printer was going off.
Okay, well, Sally, you must talk over your printer. Okay. Right. Sally, there is no perfect environment. You're going to be dropped into the hood and you're going to have to spit it out and make money anyway, with or without printer. All right.
Absolutely.
No excuses. So there's Angel Heather. I've been talking to Angel Heather. Angel Heather, would you like to introduce yourself to your fellow angels? Unmute yourself.
Hello.
All right. So the way that, Barbara, why are you muted? What's up with the mute thing?
Oh, no, I want a pretty background like everybody else has.
Well, yeah, talk to Angel Sally about that. There's an angel for that. There's an angel for that. Bettina, hook up the system. Right? Angel Heather, this is how we introduce ourselves. We start with our identity. Are you an angel?
Yes, sir.
Can you turn down your volume a little bit? Because I can hear echo. Just turn it down a little bit.
How's that?
That's it. Better. And what is your life purpose? Interesting. We find that Obama pauses are good here. If you say it will come through. Just say there you go.
My voice.
Say more. Actually, this is too much work for me. Angel Barbara, can you interview this lady and bring her out for me? Yeah, interview her, Oprah style.
Okay. Hi, Heather.
Hi.
I'm so glad to have this opportunity to be in the same space with you. And I know my purpose is to bring people together, and I'm curious as to what your purpose is.
To teach.
Wonderful. You're a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you teach?
Various things so far.
Do you have a favorite thing to teach?
Working on developing that.
Now, you see how much light is shining on her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, you see all those nods? We see, yeah. And what she's trying to do is hide like that. Right? And it's a paradox thing. The brighter the angel is, the more they try to hide. And in the land of angels, the voice is the light. Barbara, repeat that. My voice is my light.
My voice is my light.
I see you when you're talking, you see? Can you see me? Can you see what I'm saying? Can you see what I'm saying? Right? And all angels are connected to the internet at all times, Barbara. So that's why you don't need to be prepared, because you just show up. You just got to be present. That's it. Show up. Like Bettina called me and I was on the phone with another angel. I'm like, I'm just flowing away. Oh, God, time. Bettina calls and disrupts me. Thank God. And she says, are you coming? Oh, get on the thing. And I get on and my camera isn't working. So I have to reboot, come back on. I'm on. And all I hear, and here's Master Nigel. Oh, okay. I'm on the stage. What do I do? Obama it out. And so I just start talking. And I know that the flow will come eventually. The only thing I use to get me started is I anchor myself in my story. Like, oh yes, where do I start? Let me start with my career. Oh yes, I'll be a software engineer. And then how did I get to this point? How did I get here? Oh, the voice talking to me about go and debug humans. And once that happens, I'm in my zone. And then I realize I don't have to talk because angels are supposed to talk. And I conduct orchestra. I don't play in the orchestra. I conduct it. And I just point at the instrument and it talks. And so I'm looking at who's my intuition telling me is burst into talk that I've been withholding. And it said, Barbara. So I said, Barbara, hello, unmute yourself. And she's like, I don't want to talk. Yes, you do want to talk. You're just talking funny. And so she talks, and lo and behold, the body released the blockage, the virus, which she already knew. Notice she knew it. And that means Barbara is a knower. She teaches because she knows. And what's been missing in Barbara's life is flow, Barbara, flow. No one's asked you to speak. They say you look like a speaker, but they didn't say, Barbara, talk, please. And every time Barbara mutes, I say, Barbara, unmute. And I keep her flow going. And the flow got to a point where her body's like, we need to get rid of something. Hold on, Nigel. Ah! Right? I was like, great. The gift of sadness is activated to assist with the flow. All emotions are to assist with flow. Paulette. All the emotions, anger, guilt, frustration, overwhelm, sadness, is to assist flow. I don't know what books you've been reading about negative emotions. There is no such thing in the land of angels. And let me just say, while I'm on the topic, emotions behave differently depending on the speed of the angel. If the angel is static, then the emotions will cause depression. If the angel is moving, then the emotions turn into dashboard. They're like your car. It's like, damn. So the faster the angel is moving, is the more the emotions become information systems. And so let me show you, a bicycle does not have a dashboard. Have you noticed? It's like, it's too slow. You get a motorbike and at least has one speedometer on it. And then you go up to a bus or a car, you see it has rev counter and gas thing and lights and things and stuff, but you get into an airplane cockpit and look to the left when you get on a plane and see what you see. The whole cockpit is instrumentation. That's the emotions of the airplane. Now, if we upgrade from an airplane to a space shuttle, guess what? You need a Cape Canaveral. Have you seen one of those takeoff places? It's like every human has a computer and each one of them is watching one thing on that thing. And there's about 400 people looking at the space shuttle. The faster the vehicle is, the more important the emotions. So angels use emotions for high performance information. So because, oh, who was that? Oh, that was Heather. Heather had a thought. That's a thought, Barbara. Look. It wants to come out. But Heather, you need to talk to her. What are you thinking? Paulette, did you want to say something?
I have a commitment. And
there's a protocol. Summary. Yes, before an angel leaves, she leaves her teaching in the form of a summary. There's no dropping off a call in a gathering of angel, you have to leave your teachings before you go. So you were summarizing, Paulette, I believe.
Yes. My intention is to share and listen.
Uh-oh, beep.
My intention is to give.
Ah, yes. Look at that. Look at the audience. They're all waking up now when you said give.
Is to give from my heart in time and listening and words that I speak.
From your heart. So now say something. Just give us a summary of what you heard so far. Otherwise you'll get constipated.
I heard.
I'd like to teach what I heard. Go ahead.
I would like to teach what I heard.
Yes.
I heard the gift of frustration, the gift of not knowing.
What?
I heard the gift of frustration. I heard.
What is the gift of frustration?
I heard the gift of frustration from Barbara.
Yeah, but what is it? Teach us what it is.
And it was being vulnerable with strangers, with other angels. And in summary, I'm giving Barbara and my other angels,
all of us,
and my other angels here, all of us, the gift of love from my heart to openness and kindness for the rest of this session while I leave at this time.
Will you be coming back?
I will. My intention is to return and that you will still be here.
Return in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes?
I, at this moment, have not a committed time to return, but my intention is to return as soon as possible.
So here's what I found out. Angels speak and make things happen. So if you say, my intention is to return in 5 minutes, guess what? The universe hears the angel and says, we're going to orchestrate it so that she comes back in 5 minutes. So the only reason why you're avoiding an intention is because it will be manifested. So it's better to manifest it and change it. Guys, I intended to come back in 15 and I came back in 5 and I want to go back again.
My intention is I will see you next time.
What time is that? Be specific.
My intention is to see you next session, Wednesday at 5 Central. 5.
So you'll be back in a week, is what you're telling us.
Yes.
No, you could come back in 10 minutes, is what I'm saying.
I know that my commitment to return in 5 minutes will manifest for a return next week.
Okay, so that's your intention, to return next week. Okay, peace and blessing. Thanks for the gift of your summary. Yay.
And just a quick reminder,
Thank you,
Paulette's
Bettina.
on the Rainier Avenue radio show interview tomorrow, so watch at 1:30 p.m. as well. We'll see you then, Paulette.
Yes. Talking of which, I think it's a great time for Angel Bettina to do a commercial so that we remember that this is a Bettina show and not a Nigel show.
Thank you so much, Paulette, for coming, and thank you, Nigel, for doing this interactive, engaging, amazing process. The journey and seeing and hearing all the distinctions really is providing a way and a path for me to grow and be a part of a community who is living into our flourishing, my flourishing, what I came here to be and do and have, and the purpose that I live for. So that's all the commercial I have.
All right. Well,
Love it.
Keep going. I do need to check in with Debbie real quick. Also, Debbie is going to be doing a program here in at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And Debbie, are you in a position where you can say something real quick? Not yet. Okay. Keep going, Nigel.
All righty. Okay, well, thanks for that commercial because it reminded me of a very important thing that I think will help to reset everyone on the same page and harmonizes the conversation. And it's regarding mindsets. I think that's how Angel Barbara, when that was her first download. Remember, Barbara, you said, I asked what was the virus?
Yes.
And you actually said mindsets, yeah? And
Yes.
you were right. You were actually right. And so now I'm going to go back to that because it actually brings everything together. So I'm going to share my screen. I think I'm enabled, right? Let's see, there's something in the chat.
Let me make sure.
Share screen.
Oh, when you popped back off, I probably lost it. There you go.
Share screen. Bam. So can everyone see this?
It's coming up, yes.
Yes.
Barbara, could Barbara read this for me?
The flourishing top 1%.
Yeah.
I am effortlessly attracting great health, relationships, and wealth opportunities. I am allowing massive beneficial contributions to flow through me. I am experiencing absolute time freedom and exponential cash flow. I am being a teacher and a role model for others.
Any thoughts about that? Oh, yeah, exactly. There it is. Wow. What are your thoughts?
I love it. I want to step into all of that.
Now repeat that.
I love it. I will step into all of that.
Very good. Did you guys hear the upgrade?
Upgrade.
Version 2 was different from version 1. Now say it again and see if there's going to be an even greater upgrade.
I love this. I will step into every bit of this.
Now, let me show you. There's a virus in there. Can you feel it in that version? Let's call it version 2. Can you feel it? Yes, you're thinking. Look at that. She's a deep thinker. I love it. What are you thinking?
Oh,
You're looking.
I'm searching. I'm trying to download the virus word.
Let me show you. So just say it again the way you said it. I love it. And the second part.
I love this. I will step into every bit of this.
Right. I will step into it. What does it mean about present tense?
I am stepping in. I am.
There it is. That's the upgrade. Well, now just say it again. So this is version 3 now. You've upgraded 3 times just by talking. Notice that. She upgraded while she was talking. Nigel did not add anything. She flowed it out. Go ahead.
I love this. I am this.
Thank you. That is version 4. That was, she just went to version 4 without me saying anything. Look at that. That means that version 4 was there all the time. And all Nigel said is there's a virus in that. That's all I did, people. I just said virus, virus, and her intuitive wisdom cleared it and gave me version 5 in God knows how many milliseconds. Now, can you just tell us what the latest version is? Just let's feel it out. You notice how she's rocking. This is why she's so fast, because she's speaking with her body and her voice. Go ahead.
The next one?
No, the same. No, stay the thing that you love. I love this, the version of it, the expression.
I
love this.
This, and I am this.
That's it. Repeat.
I love this, and I am this.
Yes, I am this. Look, it's written in the first person in the first place. And it means I am a flourishing angel. Now, the question is, how long have you been saying version 5?
Oh, just the last 30 seconds.
What version have you been speaking the most?
I will be. I want to be.
that was version want to be is version 2. And well, I think version 1 is probably I'm not that. Can you see the virus that?
I wouldn't say I'm not that. I would say that I will step into that. But I would never say I'm not that.
There you go. I love it. This is like, Nigel, you trying to downgrade me, brother? Because you see the virus word that you have on your sheet? That's the only word. That's the word that you're saying, Nigel, get that word out of my mouth. So just say, I'm not that, okay? Just say, I'm not that.
I'm not that.
Now take out the word not.
I'm that. I'm that.
Notice that's version 5. I am that.
I'm that. Okay.
And all that changed is the virus word not. Just put it back in so you can feel it.
I'm not that.
And now take it out.
I'm that.
Put it back in.
I'm not that.
Take it out.
I'm that.
Do you notice her body language is different when she removes the virus? Did anyone see that, or is it just me? Do it again, because this is why we call you a working angel, not a dummy angel, whatever that, a mannequin angel. You're the real thing. You're active, right? So can you do it with virus and without again a couple of times so we can see what it does to the angel?
I'm not. I'm that. I'm that.
Now put it back in, virus in.
Not that. I'm not that. I'm
Virus
that.
out.
I'm that.
Put it in.
I'm not that.
Look at that. Look at that. You notice when she goes, I'm not that. She goes into a downgraded. What's the energy like for you, Barbara, when you say I'm not that?
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. I don't like it.
That's the downgrade. That's the virus word. And all you're doing is removing and taking out. Virus out, I'm that. Virus in, I'm not that. Virus out, I'm that. Angel, human. Angel, suffering. You see that? If you want to get a human, you just infect an angel with virus and you get this.
I have a disruption.
Yes, please.
I believe it's intentional that Nigel has written I am as opposed to I'm. It's a subtle difference that I think is a big difference. I don't know, just when I say I am, it's just a greater, the words escape me as opposed to I'm.
Yes, I am is a concatenation. There's a lot of, when words are squeezed together, the potency and the clarity and the activation is subdued. So there's a lot of that happening in the English language, and it dumbs down angels. That's why angels are word sensitive. And part of what I'm doing is unplugging words. Like the word don't is 2 words, Angel Troy. It's do and not. But when you squeeze them together, you get this weird word called don't. I'm like, what the hell is a don't? What is a don't? And that's why in Star Wars, there's no try. These are weird words. Somebody manufactured these words to shut down the angels, Barbara. It's us that these limiting words were targeted at. Because you can see Barbara, right? I am that, I'm not that. Which, if I wanted to shut down Barbara, I'd spray her with virus all day. And let her say it to herself, well, Nigel, I do not like to talk, and I don't want to do that because I don't want to be seen and I don't want to make any money. And then as long as she's not aware that she's spraying herself with virus, we can keep Barbara struggling, even though she's one of the most gifted people on earth. Barbara, and her purpose is to bring gifted people together. Can you see that, Barbara? It is critical that you are unleashed. And that is my assignment. Locate, activate, and unleash the great ones. Barbara, your work brings other angels into greatness. Can you see it?
Yes.
And you see it because I'm talking, Barbara. Angels see when we speak. Light comes out of the mouth. What are you thinking or feeling? Either one are the same thing. What is your feeling first and your thinking next?
My feeling first is I'm like puffed up. You're filling me up.
No, that's constipation, dear.
Oh,
Your job is to spit it out. Whatever comes in has to go out, otherwise you'll lose cash flow. So if you take in what I'm saying, you got to pay me. If you give it to me, I got to pay you. But let's keep it balance of trade here.
okay. Your wisdom is filling me up so that I can be the wisdom for you also.
Now, the word you is a virus.
Okay.
Let's speak in the first person only.
I feel I am accepting the wisdom
that is in yourself and in me. Just do this and stay 100. Ignore Nigel. And just talk about Barbara only and see what happens.
And what am I talking about? I'm talking about
your feeling or your thinking.
My feeling.
I am feeling or I'm thinking, but thinking it makes more money. Just say I'm thinking.
Oh, I'm thinking.
Yes.
I'm thinking of this feeling. I'm thinking of the feelings I'm having when
yes.
as I'm learning
and remembering
this newness. This is new.
Say more. Is it familiar or is it new?
It's new. I don't know if it's familiar.
What's new? What's the new part?
The new part is that I'm distracting myself, or I'm limiting myself. That's the new part.
Up until now. Keep talking.
And so I'm learning how to unlimit myself.
What's the process?
Speaking,
and
flow and speaking.
But there's only one thing to do while speaking. What do? Pay attention to the virus words.
Okay.
Keep talking. Just keep talking.
Okay. So as I'm learning and living.
Well, you're not learning, you're remembering, to be honest with you.
I'm remembering because I already know this.
Thank you. That's correct.
I already know what I know this.
Yes.
And the feeling and the flow is overwhelming for me.
And the gift of overwhelm.
The gift of overwhelm
is occurring as an emotion. You're feeling that emotion, right? It's, oh my God, Nigel, this is overwhelming. The gift of overwhelm. And remember I said gift of anger, gift of guilt, gift of frustration, gift of sadness, gift of overwhelm. You had the gift of sadness first, now you're being blessed with the gift of overwhelm. Would you like to know what the gift of overwhelm is?
Sure.
Overwhelm means that upgrade. It just means time to upgrade. For the amount of volume that's coming through, the vessel that you have is too small. So it's time for you to upgrade. Anytime you feel overwhelmed, it just means upgrade. You're trying to get a massive flow through a small pipe. You got to upgrade, expand, get bigger. Otherwise, you're going to live with the gift of overwhelm, and overwhelm goes away once you expand. What are you thinking?
Oh, I'm writing it down. I'm gonna meditate.
No, you're gonna teach it right back to me. Otherwise, you're gonna get constipated. You take that in, speak it out, teach it like it's yours. Go.
The gift of being overwhelmed.
No, it's the gift of overwhelm. It's just an emotion that comes up for high performance angels, like you've just expanded, like your flow is huge, And so you're like, whoa, I'm feeling the gift of overwhelm. Oh, it means expand, girl. If you'll expand enough, you won't feel nothing. But if you're trying to squeeze a lot of power through a little tiny vessel, you're like, oh shit, it's gonna break. I feel overwhelmed. Expand. Oh, whoo, relief. Whoo. Now you need to put out 10,000 megawatts. That's what you need to do. Then you won't be overwhelmed. But if you're trying to squeeze all that power into a little tiny something, oh God, talk about overheat. It's an engineering term, okay? We need a bigger vessel. The vessel's under stress. The vessel is overwhelmed. The power coming through is greater than the size of the cable. So what to do? What to do? Expand the cable. Put more cables in there. Get more people talking so that you're not bearing all the load, you see? You become like Nigel. Make Troy talk, man. Troy, figure out what I'm trying to say. Stop bearing all the load yourself, Barbara. That's what it means. Use your team. Expand your capacity. You got more resources available to you than you can imagine. Stop being a loner and a do-it-yourselfer. Have an organization. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, oh, wow, that seems like a lot of stress.
What? It's stressful if you stay small and you have a big vision.
Yeah.
If you have a massive vision or a calling and you're trying to do it with a small team, you're going to be overwhelmed.
Right.
Stressed out. But if you say, God, listen, man, you just gave me this huge vision. Can you help me with the team thing and the money thing? Can you expand my territory or something? I was like, of course, girl, there's an angel for that.
Yes.
You were saying.
I like that. I like that.
Teach it out. If you like it, you got to give it away. Go ahead.
Okay, so overwhelmed comes
gift
when
of overwhelm. The gift. You got to put the word gift.
Oh, the gift.
Yes, it's the gift.
The gift is of overwhelmed is
a
knowing.
Reminder. It's a reminder from my temple. This wise thing. Yeah, the body is what's generating all this emotion, by the way. And it's so intelligent because yours is super intelligent because it rocks when you're talking. It's like, oh, next thing I know is this Martin Luther King resurrected. I have a dream. Oh, behave yourself. So your body is so wise that it knows what needs to be repelled, reduced, and done. And it talks through the emotions. And Nigel had to rewrite the manual for emotions to deal with angels. So your body is so intelligent that it says, beep, 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 the overwhelmed light has come out. What does that mean? Expand the team. Get a bigger vehicle. We have a massive vision and the vehicle is too small. Time for upgrade. Angels are constantly upgrading. And that's why you upgrade from version 1 to version 5 in like milliseconds. Apple is a good model. Constantly upgrading. Yes, you are teaching. Yes, Barbara, what are you teaching?
Yes, I'm teaching I'm teaching being overwhelmed.
The gift.
The gift of overwhelmed is remembering that I need a larger vessel.
Amen. I'm expanding and upgrading.
Upgrading, right.
That's it. That's all that it means. So you should be joyful with the gift of overwhelm. Whoa, that's why we call it a gift. Really, you got the gift of overwhelm, girl? Ooh, look at you. You're
right?
expanding. Yes, look at her now. You see, she's happy.
Yeah.
This is a total thing, right? Inversion of what's being taught out there. So don't try to be normal. Now, is it worth going below the line? That's what I'm thinking. Is it worth even reading any of this? Just read it and see what you think. This one. Go ahead.
Striving top 19%. I'm working hard using my limited time to increase my health, relationships, contributions, and cash flow.
What do you think about that?
Striving. I don't know if I give much thought.
No, it doesn't belong to you, in other words, because I am that, you see? Everything below the line, Angel Barbara, is a downgrade. This is called being human, all of this. Angels operate above the line. This is heaven up here. Heaven on earth, specifically, is called the wow zone. When you show up, they're like, whoa, who that is? Whoa, this girl's something, a phenomenon. Ooh, how did she do that? By the way, the word how is what and how combined. What? Oh, they just didn't get it out, right? So this is who I am. Everything else, therefore, is an error. And it contains the word virus words, limited. See it in there?
Mhm.
There's no such thing as limited time for an angel, unless she's talking funny. She has divine time and exponential cash flow. That means there's no limit to it. It just grows like bamboos. That's who I am. And because I said I am, it must be so. But if I say I'm not, Barbara, then so shall it be, downgrade begins. So the rest of the planet, Barbara, this is where what we've got to deal with. This is the pandemic right here. Can you read that? You see a virus word already?
Not
Isn't it? Just read all of it.
surviving 75%. I am not dead yet, still struggling, trending water, spending my time trying to maintain my health, relationships, and cash flow so that I can stay alive.
What do you think about that?
Oh, I don't really think anything about that. I mean, I don't that.
She doesn't, I don't relate to it. This is not me. Why are we talking this? Well, because the rest of the world is here. And they think you're crazy because you're not normal. Have you had that experience? Like these people look at you and go, this girl is out of her mind. She's out of this world. She's all high and mighty. And that's probably why you're hiding from these guys. What are you thinking?
Yeah,
Where is she? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that that's not my people. That's not
She's saying virus now.
oh,
Right? My people are these people, is what she's saying.
right.
And if I give my voice to these people, I start getting infected. Just to talk about them is downgrading. So this is why we monitor the speech, because if I say I am not, then I get this. And what I'm inviting is limitations in my life, and then my light goes out, because it's pretty dark here. And then, let's get this, okay? It gets pretty dark below this line, dying. This is where the world is. Now, the reason for these guys staying here, however, is because the angels who are here are quiet. Did you hear that? Uh-oh, she's being, gift of sadness is still activating. Are you feeling the gift of sad?
No, I have a time limit too. But so
Yes.
The angels are quiet on the floor.
The change angels who have all the gifts and the light coming out their mouth, they stop talking. And the darkness here gets worse.
Oh, okay.
Teach it out, teach it out, teach it out.
Okay, so because I'm an angel, and my mission is to
shine your light.
Shine my light on the
in the world. It's not even on, it's just shine by speaking. When I'm as an angel, when I speak, I'm shining light. When I'm silent, I'm creating darkness. And the reason why these people are here is because there's so much darkness. And the reason why there's darkness is because the angels that have the light are quiet. Hello, Barbara, you're a speaker.
So that's my
calling. Your calling is to shine light so that other people can upgrade and join us.
Yes.
That's why Bettina has created a platform for angels to speak on. I'm glad she did her work, but she done her job. She assembled them. My job is to activate your voice. How am I doing? How am I doing with my purpose?
Good.
Good. I
Excellent.
don't do good. I do great. I do awesome and stuff like that. All right. As good as down here. Right. So now your job is to do your job, which is to create the party. Hello. I think you're the party girl, pep in your step is what I heard.
Yes.
When you assemble people, there's a party going on.
Yes.
You see? So you're a key infrastructure angel. Without you, the angels can't have the party.
Nope.
We can have the house, which Bettina's given us, but there ain't no party going on because the angel of fun and delight and all that pep stuff, pep to best, what? Pep to what? Pep to
Pep in
baseball?
your step.
Okay. Right. That's your job. Activating the fun part of the game. All right. So please, and get paid handsomely. That's key. Voice is the what?
My moneymaker.
Thank you. See you. Excellent. Now, for some reason, Heather's hiding. And why are you hiding, Heather?
I didn't know I was hiding.
We only see the top of your head.
Oh, that's just because I was sitting on the couch.
Well, we don't care. We want to see you and want to hear your voice. So, Heather, before Barbara goes, can you summarize who you are and what your mission is and all that in less than a minute so that Barbara can get out of here and not have to pull it out of you?
Thank you, Nigel.
All right, so I'm Heather, and my voice is my moneymaker.
What is your purpose, Heather? Your purpose. What is God? Why are you laughing?
You didn't hear my son in the background? He's right next to me.
Heather, stop giving us that. That's a distraction. Can you please give us your purpose? Because your purpose lets us know your contribution to the big party and how you're going to get paid. As soon as you say your purpose, people want to pay you. But if you don't announce, you'll just be there on your own.
Empowering greatness in others.
Repeat, please.
Empowering greatness in others.
So why did you delay on that?
I don't know.
Enough of that. When you come on a call, you announce on the spot so that, in fact, you just grab the stage and announce yourself. Same for Barbara. Barbara, your work is too important for you to be quiet, okay? Just come on the stage. Is it my turn? Yes. And just start talking, right? And so one way to facilitate that is the way that Bettina did to me. And here we have Master Nigel. Oh, okay, I'm on. So angels are always ready. And even if you think you're not ready, use your Obama pause to bring it through and just start talking. You'll upgrade as you saw. Did you notice, Barbara, you upgraded without your consent?
Yes.
That's because you are built for greatness. This is your home. And as soon as you start talking and become aware of VirusWeb, you'll automatically upgrade. And the rest of it is now about talking. And talking makes money. And the more I talk is the more money I make. The highest paid profession on earth is public speaking. And angels are gifted speakers. Not only are we gifted speakers, we spit out value per second. By the way, that word is contribution. That's what it is saying. We're contributing value, which is measured in dollars. It's a value exchange that we do. We put out value, people give us money. Value goes out, money comes into the account. Barbara, that's your job. And everything about you is value. Everything about Barbara is value. And if she speaks, it's value concentrated. What do you think about that, Barbara?
I love it. I love it. I want it, and I will meditate on it so that it comes second nature, and I'm that.
In other words, you're going to practice.
Yes.
This is a cue for a commercial for FMC from Bettina. Bettina.
Yes, this is a perfect time.
Yes.
To mention the Financial Miracle Challenge, which I stepped into.
Uh-huh.
You want to drop your screen there?
Me? Oh, yes. Stop. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes. So the Financial Miracle Challenge is coming up in later this month. And hold on one second.
I'll put it in the chat.
Yep. And here we go. Okay. So thank you everybody for joining us here today. This has been a wonderful, enlightening, I can't even call it a meeting anymore. This is just too much of not a meeting. And Nigel Henry is going to be hosting this month the Financial Miracle Challenge, which is a 5-day challenge that I have done now twice. And each time I've set a goal and have been able to achieve that goal. And I believe that this is the way, this general understanding that I've discovered about living in that flourishing mindset is the way to empowerment. And this is a big step for us to take to follow this path and this formula and this activation system. And I invite you all. My intention is that everyone listening, watching, and whether you're here live with us tonight or you are watching later on, that you join this Financial Miracle Challenge that Master Nigel Henry is doing, and go for the higher goals. You'll be very delighted with what you get. Thank you, Nigel.
Boy, let's hear your voice, my man.
Oh,
My voice is my moneymaker. The more I speak, the more stages that I perform on and that I deliver messages of hope and purpose and wisdom, the more money I make. And thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. We only just started this very last June, and there's been a lot of money that's come into my world, but also there's a lot of opportunity for me to be bringing awareness to the words that I use to win or lose. And I'm here to win. And I hope you are too.
All right, so as we close down, why don't we go around the room and have each person. Thank you, Bettina, for that summary. Troy, your thoughts, any teachings that you'd like to share? In fact, tell us about your purpose and how that is translated into your work, and just your summary and your teaching so that people know who you are.
okay. I'm Troy Thompson, and my purpose is improving individuals' financial intelligence. And specifically, I put the life in life insurance. I make it interesting when people see how it can be used while living and gain the benefit of tax-free income, tax-free accumulation, and as a piece of the financial puzzle, then it becomes interesting instead of boring insurance. And for today, I was reminded about the gift of overwhelm, and the gift of overwhelm is an opportunity for me to expand and upgrade.
What else?
What else?
What's the gift of sadness?
The gift of sadness. How to explain the gift of sadness is the words are not coming to me. Oh, there it is.
The release.
It's a release, yes, of
an old
release emotion.
It's the body releasing an old attachment.
Oh, okay. So the gift of sadness is the body releasing an old attachment.
Yes, so I could have an old attachment to a belief system, for example. I'm not a talker. I'm not this. The body is like, beep, we're done with that. Delete, and it just releases it. And it comes out as tears. And as the person is talking, they're like, In fact, there's no talking required. The body will just cry, and they're just talking. And then when they're done, it's over, and we move on next, right? And then they literally upgrade, and they hit this other emotion called overwhelm. Nigel, I feel overwhelmed now. Oh, that's because you upgraded, but your channel, perspective, infrastructure is too small for the new expanded vision that is flowing through you. So guess what? Reminder to upgrade your system, structure, offering, everything. Just expand and everything will be fine, right? And the overwhelm goes away when I expand. And that's just how it works. Everybody else, for some reason, nobody understood the gift of overwhelm. When people say, Nigel, I feel overwhelmed, it's like, yeah. And they're like, no, I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, yes. This brother's not right. He's not compassionate. I'm like, yes, I am. I'm excited. But you're not supposed to be excited about overwhelm. By the way, Heather, did you get overwhelmed while you were moving recently? You got to use your voice. You can't hide behind your microphone.
I was fully whelmed.
Right. Now, did you expand your team or did you do it all yourself?
Oh, definitely had a team.
Very good. That's how you deal with overwhelm. You just get a bigger team.
Mm-hmm.
And for you, whenever you have a team, then your role changes from being the doer to the manager, leader, or coordinator. You see that? Your role automatically expands, so you can upgrade. So we recommend frequent overwhelm. The best way to get overwhelmed is to take on bigger things than you know how to do.
Yep.
And do ridiculous things like moving in a short period of time. You see, that's overwhelming, but you definitely grow because you made it, right?
Oh, yeah. And then I still got the unpacking and a new job opportunity and traveling.
So it means that you're highly blessed, and it's time for you to step into your greatness because God is pouring so much goodness through you that any hiding is just, no, you're just being prepared for great works. Just get ready to start talking. So get your book out, whatever it is that your voice is here to create, just get on it because you're being prepared. You've upgraded your home environment, you've upgraded your companions, right? This is the high level beings here. So you're getting ready for something great. Yes?
Amen. Yes, sir.
And also, please register, apply for the FMC. The FMC is an application, and you definitely won't get in if you don't apply. But if you do apply, it doesn't guarantee that you're getting it, but apply. Yes? Heather?
Yes.
Okay, we heard you now. Everybody heard you. There's no speaking. I think Sally is still here, just to bless us out with Sally. I think Sally might have gone. All right, Bettina, back to you. Beep.
Okay.
Nigel, I'm here.
Oh,
Okay.
Angel Sally.
I'm driving.
Yes, it's okay. Share your voice. Let the people know who Sally is, her purpose, and her current business mission, and who she serves.
I am here to serve women who seek to ignite inner awareness of the intuitive wisdom within the body, to ignite their soul connection with source.
And what will happen when that happens? When they ignite their soul connection and connect with their inner wisdom, what's the result in the world?
The world lights up with love energy.
Okay, and how does that change like life in Miami?
It enables inner truth and purpose and meaning to flow through people, their woundedness, limitations, and all the limits is cleared and healed, allowing that light to flow fully and powerfully.
You flash up.
So if I'm Johnny on the street, how does that affect me?
It's that you're limiting the possibilities of your soul instead of limitations of illusion.
Well, does it help me put money in the bank? That's what I'm really worried about, to be honest with you. Angel Sally, I'm like, man, I mean, I can relate to this Troy dude because, you know, it's all about money and insurance. And I like Bettina because she's talking about my voice is a moneymaker. Yeah, I don't know about if I need my soul and everything. Does it help me to put money in the bank? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yes, it does. It takes you
How?
to a place of emotional intelligence and inner guidance that allows you to make, allows me to make my best choices, allows me to choose the best path to bring in opportunities, create opportunities.
Can you give an example? Can you give an example?
I can give an example from the class.
Yeah, just or one of your clients or any client.
I did an enrollment. I was doing an enrollment conversation with a person who wanted to do both of my programs at once. So we created a hybrid adaption program just for her. So I was able to increase my cash flow.
Oh, so this is for Sally.
Yes.
Well, what's the impact on your customer?
The customer got exactly what she needs.
Which is?
The customer was able to get the perfect fit for what they desired to help them move forward in the best way with the best level of support that fit their desires.
Any specifics?
More personal sessions added to my Creative Soul Purpose class allowed me to charge more and allowed me to start her with sessions right away so that she's getting support before the class begins.
Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing that. I hope people could hear the intention and the benefits to them from Angel Sally sharing her work.
And I think that's I think that Sally's intention in sharing was to enforce that the Financial Miracle Challenge goal that she set and the intention that she set was achieved.
Okay, good. Sorry, I moved on from the Financial Miracle to how she's, so well, I think thank you for saying that, because I was listening for something else, but you heard exactly what she intended. Excellent.
Yes.
Yes. Anything else, Bettina? Because I need help. Help me out.
I love that this I don't even know what to call it. This activation sessions that we are having for the We Empower You community have evolved to increasing the engagement and the understanding and the remembering that each of us, including myself, have as we're moving forward. And the deepening of that remembering is driving a flourishing mindset in me and those other angels around me. And that just makes my my life just full of purpose and meaning. So thank you so much, Master Nigel Henry, once again for joining us here this evening and for the gift of this activation conversation. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. If you'd like to join us next week, we meet every single week. Not if, when you join us every single week on Wednesday. you're going to join us at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go to weempoweryourlife.com and click on the calendar tab to get the Zoom link. I look forward to seeing everybody back again next week. Bye for now, one and all. Take care.
Bye.